Why are there not more people talking about the revolutionary changes happening in eye care? This educational content is provided by Dr. Keshav Narain, a leading expert in retinal and optic nerve care at South Bay Retina. Throughout history, new tools and discoveries have continually transformed our understanding of the world around us, shaping the very way we live, heal, and thrive as a society. Medicine, perhaps more than any other field, has been revolutionized by these advances, with each breakthrough opening new doors to better health and longer lives. The invention of the microscope, for example, allowed us to peer into the invisible world of germs and bacteria, unveiling the true causes of many diseases and forever changing how we treat infections. Later, the development of X-rays and MRI technology gave us the unprecedented ability to look inside the human body, replacing guesswork with precision and enabling earlier, more accurate diagnoses. Today, in the field of eye health, we stand on the threshold of a similar technological revolution, one that promises to change how we detect and treat vision problems. For decades, diagnosing diseases like glaucoma depended on a handful of basic tools and techniques, many of which were developed long before we understood the full complexity of the eye. Doctors would measure eye pressure and search for visible signs of damage, but these methods often missed the earliest stages of disease. The problem? By the time traditional tests detected an issue, irreversible harm had often already occurred, leaving patients with permanent vision loss that could have been prevented. Now, thanks to cutting-edge technology, we can listen to the eye's own electrical signals and analyze subtle changes in retinal function, spotting problems long before symptoms appear or vision is lost. This shift marks a new era in eye care, moving us from simply reacting to damage to proactively preserving sight and preventing disease before it takes hold. We're no longer just managing the consequences of vision loss. We're aiming to protect and maintain healthy eyesight from the very beginning, giving people the chance to enjoy life to the fullest. The future of eye care is about early detection, prevention, and hope, offering a brighter outlook for millions and ensuring that clear vision remains within reach for generations to come. Traditional glaucoma checks focus on eye pressure, optic nerve appearance, and visual field tests. This approach made sense. Glaucoma was thought to be all about high pressure damaging the optic nerve. But many patients with normal pressure still lose vision, while others with high pressure never develop glaucoma. The visual field test only detects loss after significant, irreversible damage. By the time we see a problem, it's often too late to prevent major vision loss. Our old model misses early, subtle changes, leaving many undiagnosed until the disease is advanced. We need to look beyond pressure and structure to truly catch glaucoma early. The challenge is clear. We've been fighting a battle that's already half lost by the time we notice. Relying on traditional tests is like waiting for smoke to spot a fire. By the time we notice something is wrong, the damage has already begun to spread. These tools, while familiar and widely used, are often reactive rather than proactive. They catch problems only after they've taken root, leaving patients vulnerable to silent progression. By then, damage is done. Patients may already have lost precious vision, and the opportunity for early intervention has slipped away. Half of glaucoma sufferers don't know they have it, losing vision silently. This means millions are living with a disease that's quietly stealing their sight day by day without any warning signs. Our tools measure consequences, not the disease process itself. They show us the aftermath, not the early warning signals we desperately need. Visual field tests only reveal problems after many nerve cells are lost. By the time these changes appear, the underlying damage is already significant and often irreversible. Eye pressure is just one risk factor. Glaucoma is fundamentally about optic nerve health. Focusing solely on pressure can cause us to overlook those at risk who don't fit the typical profile. Millions with normal tension glaucoma go undiagnosed because we focus too narrowly. These patients may pass standard tests, yet their vision continues to deteriorate in the shadows. Vision loss from glaucoma is permanent. Late diagnosis means starting treatment with a handicap. Once sight is lost, it cannot be restored, making early detection absolutely critical. The emotional and practical toll is immense. Losing vision affects independence, mental health, and quality of life for both patients and their loved ones. The silent nature of glaucoma, combined with outdated diagnostics, has created a hidden public health crisis. Many cases remain undetected until it's too late, straining families and healthcare systems alike. We need better ways to detect disease before it's too late, tools that can spot the earliest signs of trouble so we can protect vision and change lives for the better. To truly get ahead of glaucoma, we must rethink our approach, shifting from simply looking for structural changes to focusing on functional diagnosis. This means not just searching for visible damage, but understanding how the eye's nerve cells are working, even before any obvious harm appears. Instead of waiting until nerve cells are visibly damaged or lost, we need to detect the earliest signs, when nerve cells are under stress but still alive and potentially recoverable. This is the critical window where intervention can make the biggest difference. Glaucoma often begins with subtle dysfunction, long before any obvious vision loss occurs. These early changes are invisible to the naked eye, but they set the stage for future damage if left unchecked. By measuring how well nerve cells are functioning, using advanced tests that track their electrical activity, we can spot trouble early, sometimes years before permanent harm sets in. This approach opens a crucial window for intervention, giving us a real chance to rescue struggling cells and protect vision for the long term. Early detection means more options and better outcomes. Treatments and lifestyle changes, like medications, healthy eating, and regular exercise, can support nerve health and help prevent vision loss when started early. It's about empowering patients to take control of their eye health. Functional testing brings hope. It's not just about managing damage after it happens, but about preventing it in the first place and preserving quality of life. Thanks to new technologies, we can now measure the eye's electrical health in real time, giving us a clearer picture of what's happening inside the eye at every stage. By focusing on function, we're setting a new standard in eye care, one that aims to preserve vision, not just manage decline. This proactive mindset is changing lives. The future of eye care is proactive, not reactive. By embracing early detection and intervention, we can help more people see a brighter tomorrow. How do we measure nerve health? Through electrophysiology, the science of the body's electrical signals. Tests like Visual Evoked Potential, VEP, and Electroretinography, ERG, let us listen to the visual system. VEP measures how quickly and strongly signals travel from the eye to the brain. ERG assesses the health of retinal ganglion cells, the very cells damaged by glaucoma. These tests detect dysfunction long before structural damage or vision loss. Their objective, providing hard data, not just a doctor's opinion or a patient's response. Subtle problems can be found years before traditional tests would notice. Early detection means earlier, more effective treatment. Electrophysiology is transforming eye care by revealing what was once invisible. We can now act before it's too late. Eye health is deeply linked to overall health. The optic nerve is part of the brain. Electrophysiology tests can reveal not just eye disease, but systemic problems like multiple sclerosis or nutritional deficiencies. For example, a delayed VEP can signal MS before other symptoms appear, enabling early treatment. Abnormal ERG or VEP results can uncover vitamin deficiencies or autoimmune diseases, sometimes before any vision loss. The eye's electrical signals offer clues about neurological and metabolic health. Functional eye exams can serve as early warning systems for the whole body. The eye is more than a window to the soul, it's a window to our health. Proactive eye care empowers us to protect both vision and overall well-being. Early functional testing is changing lives, catching disease before vision is lost. Patients with normal exams but abnormal VEP or ERG results can start treatment early and preserve sight. Sometimes these tests reveal hidden systemic diseases, leading to life-saving interventions. This isn't rare, it's the new reality in medicine. Early detection leads to better outcomes, both for vision and overall health. We must move beyond waiting for damage. Ask your eye doctor about functional testing. Establish a baseline of nerve function, especially if you have risk factors. The future of eye care is proactive, preventative, and empowering. Don't wait for darkness. Turn on the lights sooner. The new standard of care is here. Protect your sight and your health for life.